Give me a quick second. He dished the fork he was playing with. I need to put it somewhere where he can't get it. Okay. Okay, so it's outside. Or over here, maybe?
This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Okay. Will you stop dumping my water on the floor?
Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
Did you see the accident?
Yeah, good job.
I didn't see it. I was down at the bottom and I heard something rumble and then screams. I ran up and helped to carry him out.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
When they left, there was a terrible stench. We were being punished for digging up that skull.
Okay.
Farewell.
I'm gonna assume they're all gonna say the
I'm
same
honored
thing,
that a knight
but...
such as you takes an interest in me.
Did you see the accident that happened here?
I didn't see it. I was down at the bottom and I heard...
Did you notice anything?
When they left, there was...
Yeah, okay, so all the stonemasons are probably gonna say the same. I'm gonna come back and talk to this guy about the stone and see if he recognizes it, I guess. No? Okay. Oh, okay, so it is actually marked on the map. Okay, that's all the way back up at Talmberg, so we'll keep looking around here then first. We'll do the other thing about the scaffolding. Or rather, about the skull.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, is he out at the inn? No? Where's the door?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go run the...
Yeah. Why are you waking me? Go away.
Okay. Okay. Let's go sleep.
Let me sleep.
Let's go sleep then. Then we'll come find people in the morning. It's Piggy. What's wrong?
Yeah.
We'll sleep through the night. We're really tired anyway, so this way we can make sure that we get rested up. Hopefully Lushek will be awake. Oh, let's eat some of our food before it goes bad.
Heyo.
I'm gonna give him some meat too.
Look what I've got for
This
you.
might as well.
You'll love this.
Yeah.
Hey, that moo is out. Hello, the moo.
Yeah.
Just gotta wait for this guy to wake up. There we go. She's moving around now.
Good day to you.
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work.
Huh.
I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others
Stop!
could see. But rumors spread
I
anyway.
said no. I said no.
And what
It's
was
not
it that
funny.
Nobody was supposed to see.
What do you think? A demon skull.
I said stop.
Here, on holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there
No
anything else
hitting.
there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
Here, let me get you something else then.
And
Give
are
me
you
a
sure it
second.
was
I'll get you a
devil's
snack.
skull?
Close
I
the
know
fridge,
what I
please,
saw.
and I will
I
get
can
you a snack in a
recognise
minute.
Human skull, and this one had horns, like the devil. Besides, that thing gave off a diabolical stink.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
Oh,
I'll see if I can find it.
I will get you a snack. Just hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get him a quick snack. See if that helps. You want a snack? You do? Okay. Hang on, please. Don't get the snack. Hang on. I know. I'm getting it. Hang on. It's not finished yet. I'm getting you more. Sorry, guys. I know. Hang on. Okay. And one more thing. One more thing. It's some cheese sticks too, okay? Hang on. Ow, do not step on Mommy's foot, please. There. Okay. So that's gonna be B. Okay, so it's way out on the other side. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nest here, apparently. Oh, I gotta go out the other way. Yeah. I mean, it rolls downhill, so it's probably gonna be at the bottom somewhere, right? No, it's saying it's up. Hey, James, you can roll down hills. I mean, it's the best way to get down. Fastest, at least. Will you stop that? I said no. Stop. Stop. No. Not funny. I said stop. I said stop. Sorry, guys. You have to move around. Yeah, that's no problem. I should have gotten up and done some squats, too. I've been having some issues with my back. Alright. Sorry for the odd angle right now. I'm using my foot to keep the baby away from my monitor. He thinks it's a game. I said stop! Definitely do not press those buttons. I said stop. No. I said stop. I said stop. If you do it again, you're going upstairs. If you do it again, I'm taking you to your bed. Yeah, if you do it again, I'm taking you to bed. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take him up to bed. Come on, let's go. Where's your water? Where's your milk? Go get your milk. Yeah. Maybe he wants it. Maybe that's why he was doing it. Because I told him that if he did it, I was going to take him up to bed. So. I will be right back, guys. Hold tight. I'm going to run an ad. But no break. So, hold tight, guys. Come here. Alright. Ow. I think I deserve some chocolate and muffins. What do you guys think? Made muffins yesterday. They're tasty. Where do you put my water bottle? This episode broken. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me just get him on the baby monitor so that... I'm fully expecting him to be screaming, so I apologize. I will mute it. Okay, he's doing okay. Yeah, there we go. Tiny muffins. Oh, hang on. There you go. Also, Mux has agreed to be the final player if we can deal with flexible playdates. So I'm gonna have to check on my other player and see if they're up for that too. Alright, time to find a skull. Is it gonna be on the other side of the fence, maybe? No? Oh, this is it, right here. There it is.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
I don't know. To me, it looks like somebody glued some deer antlers on a skull. But that's speaking out of character. These days, that would look probably, if they did a good enough job with the glue, it would look pretty genuine. Especially if they did any molding around the stuff. Back? No problem. I mean, I had to take the baby out. I told him that if he didn't stop what I wanted him to stop doing, I was gonna go take him to play in his bed. So, like, he's got toys there. He's got toys, he's got milk, he's got water, so if he's hungry or thirsty, he's got a snack and he's got a drink. He's got toys. I checked his diaper before I dropped them off, so. Be okay, way over here. Right. Like, I know I could probably go try to do the main quest too, but after seriously screwing myself by doing it too fast the first time, I'm like, why not just kind of chill with the side shit?
You want something from me, do you?
LA. Mm.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Good boy.
Oh, was he in this? Nope.
What was that noise? Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a
That's
devil,
what I figured.
just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. God be with you.
Okay.
What are you doing here? Are you after something?
Okay.
Meat, cured and fresh, from the woods or from the pen.
Yeah.
So how's everybody's week going? You've noticed it in this game that large towns like the one I'm in has very few people walking around? I mean, it's really not that large of a town, though. I guess kind of is, but I think if you go to the actual houses, there is. But then at the same time, this game is also not well optimized, so it's probably not a bad thing. I don't feel like it's that much of a detriment. I know some people probably would, but I mean, one big thing to keep in mind too is that, like, this is not in the days of where you would literally have like hundreds of people just randomly wandering the street. Because in this case, there's a lot of, like, stonemasons and stuff, so maybe they're the people that live here. Just in general, though, like, this game, so I'm on a 3070, and this game is not optimized well. You have people in the fields, at the markets. I mean, I'm pretty sure this was an indie dev. I'm just looking it up right now. Yeah. This was done by an indie dev, and this was literally their only game. So this and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is their only game. So, I mean, like, they only had about 130 employees as of August 2019. So that would have been after this came out. And I mean, you have to think about it too, is what would adding more NPCs walking around add to the game? Right? Would it actually add anything, or would it, like, aside from just making the world feel more lived in? FPS and like that's kind of what I hate to chill. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, this game is not optimized well. Like, for example, right now there's not a lot going on the screen, and my GPU is holding steady at like 80 degrees Celsius, and the like the fan blasting like it wants to take off. So
You know the head they found near the scaffolding?
What about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. After they stuck horns on it to make it look sinister.
What a ridiculous thing to
it's
do.
a percentage of population. It's that's what I was thinking to chill too, because,
I
like,
don't know, but I'll try to find out.
a lot of the people would be off doing remote things, and you might not ever see them. So the only real big thing I would say that immersion-wise would be off is I don't think I've seen a single kid. But again, that's design choice. Well, exactly, Barbosa, though. But what would having a bunch of NPCs taking up computer resources in the fields for, like, if they didn't serve another, like, story or gameplay purpose, what would that serve? Aside from making the game feel more, like, populated. And would it be worth the... Because that's what the game devs always have to consider, right? Is that benefit worth the performance trade-off? And the performance trade-off in this is already... I mean, it's not the worst I've seen, but this game does run hot.
Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
Wouldn't I rather a more live game that Towns seemed to play, rather than Towns that seemed like the plague came through a couple months ago? Not if it meant I couldn't play the game. If it meant that the frame rate dropped heavily, or I had to tank the environmental visuals in order to get it to run without overheating my computer, absolutely not. It would just be more people catching and doing your crimes. Hey, Bluza. Well, exactly, Tachio. I don't know what engine this is on. Let's take a look. Because I know that one popular game that I love that I'm hoping to get back into. I know Mux is kind of hesitant about me using it because this is on the Cry engine. According to the Wikipedia, anyways. And I have not seen that they're rerunning the Expedition. It's the one that's used for the Far Cry games, Barbosa. But, like, not everybody uses a major engine, either. Like, I need to get back into Enshrouded, and they developed their own engine, because that's what they wanted. You got a notification about it today? Alright. I'll have to see if, do they have, is there, like, a calendar up for it somewhere? Because I'll have to look into that. And see which ones I'm missing. Or which ones I want to redo so that I can get the, like, in-game items on my main save. Okay, cool. I mean, you know where I am to hit me up with the info. Okay, so I have to wait until dusk. Let's go play some dice. While we wait for the time to change.
Yeah.
But no, like, I like when games balance so that I can play them on high graphical settings without having to deal with... Like, I can even live with 30 frames per second in many games, but there's some people that can't. So... Do I think it might have been beneficial, though, for them to have, like, maybe a slider so that people could choose to have more, like, inconsequential NPCs? Like, that would be... I think that would be how it would have to be done. Because I would rather have the game look really fucking pretty than have a bunch of NPCs that don't serve a purpose. Like, I have a 4K monitor, and I can tell... Like, I have, like... I mean, it's a large portion I want to, but I almost have to use the high-resolution stuff. Like, I can't play at a lower resolution, because I can tell. A slider would be good, like in Cyberpunk.
Nice.
Dev cost, but this game should have got more attention. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean. It's like, I could see going with a slider.
Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Because essentially with me, I always up the graphics as far as I can.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
While still being able to hold a consistent frame rate. But I know, again, I do know that some people don't care as much about that, so. A perfect example is actually me and Mux. Like, Mux has a 120 hertz monitor so that he can have high frame rate. Whereas I've got the 4K that locks out at 60, so.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. No
Nope.
matter. It wouldn't have helped much anyway.
Also, to chill, I'm so close to starting my GM session. So I still just have 2 players. But despite the fact that Mux has little interest in it, I've gotten him to agree to be my 3rd player, and I try to run with 3 players. As long as, because I know Killback said he's pretty much okay with a flexible start, like, play date. So if the other is as well, then we could potentially start, like, next week. Let's spend a bunch of this week finishing with prep. I'm so excited. I want to try so bad.
That's all.
Here, enjoy it.
So I'm just typing a quick message in my... I started a new Discord for the tabletop stuff, so...
Hey, wake up there.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I posted. We'll see if they got anything that can work.
Come on, it's time I had a throw.
This is just terrible. I have to risk it. He's at 2350 already.
Everything.
Time to get up and move around. Yeah, no worries. I have to risk it.
Time I had a throw.
Nope. Damn it. Oh, I think the baby fell asleep. At least he's trying.
This'll be the one.
I didn't really want him to nap this early, but he was being bad.
Oh no. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
I do feel like that's one thing that a lot of people who aren't in game dev or don't
Not afraid of anything, eh?
think... Oops. Don't... Because, like, I mean, I'm not in game dev, but I do... Like, I have tried making some, like, online games and stuff. I actually got pretty far with one, actually, way back. Crap. Oh, I'm screwed. But then I ended up going to school, so I kind of canned it.
Money, money, money!
But there's always, like, because you can't just do everything that the players want, because otherwise you're going to end up with an imbalanced game, you're going to end up with a game that doesn't run well, like, performance-wise.
Bring it on.
Because it's like, I mean, I think everybody would love it if a game could launch and it could be played in 4K at minimum 60 frames per second, and the cities were populated with hundreds of thousands of people driven by AI, so that the conversations you had with each person was completely unique and it made the world feel 100% authentic. But the technology just ain't there. Actually, I wonder if there's mods for this that let you up and add more NPCs. Because you just have to find... Like, you could just duplicate a bunch of the models, and then... as well as the actions and skeletons and stuff, or... you could
shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Just create a few animations yourself and add them in to add some of those people working the fields and stuff.
This'll be the one.
I don't know how easily that would work, though. Good procedural gen code would work. There's always going to be the performance limitation, though, because the more you have going on the computer, the
I shouldn't have pushed it.
the more
What's the hold up? Hey,
like the harder it's going to be. CPU hit. Yeah, exactly.
Not afraid of anything.
And I mean, like, this is something that me and Mux actually talk about a lot because I do have the 4K monitor. A lot of games can't run well, like, even now, still. And even with decent hardware, can't run 4K well without FSR or DLSS. And I can tell when FSR or DLSS is being used. Like, to me, it does make it blurry.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
It was actually really funny when DLSS was, like, first announced for Cyberpunk. Or at least first really demoed with some of the Cyberpunk pre-release videos. Me and Mux were watching a video, and it was showing like how the upscaling worked for 4K. And this was just on his 1080 monitor. And they had 4 options, I think. One was native 4K, one was DLSS performance, one was DLSS quality, and one was like native 1080 or something like that. And I think almost every single image, I actually like identified each of them before they did.
Come on, it's time I had a throw.
At the very least, the native 1080 and the native 4K, I was able to identify like every single time.
Am I invisible? Over here. A beer.
Come on, it's time I had a throw.
So it's also just partly that our ability to create has outpassed our ability to display or run. At least to an extent. Because a lot of times when you look at the minimum and recommended specs for a game these days, a lot of times those take into account that you will be running FSR or DLSS unbalanced. They don't take into account running, or that you'll just be running 1080. They don't take into account that you might be wanting to run native 4K. At least from what I've seen and some of the stuff me and Mux talked about.
Come on, it's time I had a throw.
Pour me one.
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Bit of luck at last.
Time is it? Maybe we can go hunt some boar instead. Or that's probably where... You know what? Let's go down into these woods over here. The south. And see what's down there. See if we can find anything down there.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go past the Tanner and then... Nope, the baby still be awake. I'm actually okay with that. I didn't want him to fall asleep that early anyway. I might go... You know what? Let me take a short break, though, and I'm just gonna... No, he's trying to go back down. No, he's not. I'm gonna take a short break, guys, and just go check his diaper before his nap, so hold tight. I'll be right back.